There are cities that exist on maps, and then there are cities that exist in the imagination. Dubrovnik is both. Perched on the edge of the Adriatic Sea, where the deep blue of the water meets the burnt orange of ancient rooftops, this Croatian gem has captivated travelers, poets, and dreamers for centuries. The ancient Greeks called this coast Ragusa, a place of refuge. And one look at it, and you understand why. Known as the Pearl of the Adriatic, Dubrovnik is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a living, breathing monument to a civilization that chose beauty as a way of life. Its limestone streets glow white in the Dalmatian sun. Its Baroque churches and Renaissance palaces rise with quiet confidence above the sea. And all around it, wrapping the old city in an embrace that has lasted for 7 centuries, the walls. The walls of Dubrovnik are not ruins. They are not a monument to something lost. They are alive. Stretching nearly 2 kilometers around the entire old city, these fortifications rise up to 25 meters high in places, thick enough to walk on, strong enough to have withstood sieges, earthquakes, and the weight of time itself. Construction began in the 8th century and continued for hundreds of years, each era adding another layer of stone, another tower, another gate, until the city was wrapped in one of the most complete and best-preserved medieval defensive systems in all of Europe. From up here, the world looks different. To one side, the Adriatic stretches endlessly toward the horizon, blue, boundless, magnificent. To the other, the red-tiled rooftops of the old city tumble together like a mosaic, church bells and cafe sounds drifting up from the streets below. 4 great fortresses anchor the corners of the walls: Mincheta, Bocar, St. John, and Revelin, each one a testament to the fierce independence of the Republic of Ragusa, a city-state that managed to remain free for over 400 years. Walking these walls is not just sightseeing. It is a conversation with history. Every stone has a story. Every archway frames a view that hasn't changed in centuries. Dubrovnik does not ask you to admire it from a distance. It invites you in. And then, it doesn't let go. So when's the best time to visit Dubrovnik? Shoulder season, May, early June or September, gives you gorgeous weather without the peak summer crush. But if you're going in July or August like we did, no worries. Just plan smart. And the city walls? Absolute must-see. But go early. We're talking first thing in the morning. In summer, the heat on those walls is no joke, and by mid-morning the crowds are already building. Get there right when they open, and you'll practically have it to yourself. We also grabbed the 3-day pass, and honestly, totally worth it. Besides the walls, it got us free entry into several museums throughout the old city. Whether you do the 1-day or 3-day version, do yourself a favor and get the pass. We stayed at the Valimar Tirana Hotel right in Dubrovnik. And if you're not familiar with Valimar properties, get familiar. We've been staying with them for over 10 years across multiple destinations, and they have never let us down. Wherever you find a Valimar, you can book with confidence. We highly recommend them. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. It truly helps us keep creating content like this for you. And head over to our website to check out our upcoming European tours. We'd love to have you traveling with us. See you in the next one.